What would you say if I told you there were 7 simple rules that you could implement that would totally transform your life? I'm Gabriel Mark. This is Download the Uplift, and today we're going to be going over the 7 golden rules. Timeless principles that, if implemented correctly, can help you navigate your ups and downs with grace and positivity. Whether you're trying to just improve your mental health, boost your happiness, or simply just keep living your best life, these rules are your guide. So let's get right into it. Rule number 1 is make peace with your past. We make peace with our past so it doesn't affect our present. If you have a bunch of skeletons you're dragging around with you or a bunch of weight on your shoulders and you constantly are dwelling on these things, then you're not going to allow yourself to flourish here and now. You're not going to be able to even look forward because you're so busy thinking about things you could have done differently. You're so busy thinking about, I wish I had a better interaction. I wish I really hung on to that relationship. I wish I didn't get this lemon of a car. Whatever these things are, you need to be able to forgive yourself and understand that you're human. Forgiveness, whether it's for yourself or for others, is key here. Try meditation. I know I talk about it a lot. Try talking out with a good friend or just a guy at the gas station if he'll hear you out. Or even try just writing out a letter and don't ever send it out. Write an email and don't ever send it out. The key here is to move on. Rule number 2 is that time heals everything. Shoot, don't I know it? I know we've all been through horrible breakups. We might have had to deal with a loss. We might have gotten laid off, or we might have said something that we thought never could be recovered from. But time heals everything, so you just need to give it time. When you're in the midst of a tough situation, I know that it can feel like it's never going to get better. But remember that healing takes time, whether it was a major breakup or a major setback. Honestly, and it stinks because I know that when you're dealing with a real bad heartache or something like that, you got that pit in your stomach and you're like, oh, dude. Unfortunately, some of us might try and cope in negative ways, but in reality, patience is your best friend right now. So just understand rule number 2, that time heals everything. So just give it time. Golden rule number 3 is one that I love. I love this one. It's what other people think of you is none of your business. This is all about self-worth and confidence. It's so easy, especially with social media and stuff, for us to get caught up with validation and social media and all this nonsense and likes and whatever other people have to say and think. But ultimately, what matters most is how you feel about yourself. Once you can put on that self-esteem armor, you can put yourself up in most situations. It's hard. I understand that. But even clicking on this video, you're like, dang, dude, this sounds cool. What's this all about? Or if you're trying to work on yourself physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, financially, if you're working on yourself, it's going to add to your confidence. And it's going to make it so it really doesn't matter what Joe Schmo down the street has to say or what homegirl has to say about you. What matters is about what you feel about yourself. It's none of their business. Run your race. Focus on your own values. This might be hard for some of us. It's hard for me sometimes, but focus on your own values and beliefs. And honestly, what everyone else has to say about you, who cares? Let go of the need for external approval. But rule number 3, what others think of you is none of your business. Number 4, golden rule. Don't compare your life to others and don't judge them. With social media, it's so easy to get caught up in that keeping up with the Joneses mentality, or we had a podcast about embracing imperfection, but it's so easy to fall into that comparison trap. Everyone's journey is unique. Focus on your own path, focus on your own race, and celebrate all of your achievements and whatever you do, any of your dubs, without comparing yourself to others. This will lead to such a healthier mindset. So, golden rule number 4, don't compare yourself to others and don't judge them. Golden rule number 5 is stop thinking so much. It's all right not to know the answers. Overthinking is something that a lot of us deal with, including myself, guilty as charged. But overthinking can lead to a ton of stress, a ton of unnecessary anxiety. Like a lot of things, always just try and practice your mindfulness, engage in some hobbies that you love, Try and embrace the present, the here and now, and don't worry too much about the future or what's to come. Overthinking, it's kind of like running on a treadmill. You're not really going to get anywhere with it. It's good to like map stuff out if you have goals and stuff, but when you're overthinking it, it can become a little bit of a hindrance. I think that's the right word. I don't know. So golden rule number 5, stop thinking so much. Golden rule number 6 is actually pretty awesome. It's nobody is in charge of your happiness except for you. It kind of plays into one of the previous rules, but it's a little different. You have the power to create your own happiness. Take control by setting boundaries, practicing a ton of self-care, and do things that you enjoy. Set yourself up with not only armor like I discussed before, but make yourself a little fortress, right? Know that with yourself, you're going to decide to be happy. If you're sitting in like a sticky, horrible waiting room of some kind, just paint that picture in your head. Choose to be happy in that moment. Remember, your happiness is your responsibility. Other external things can add to it, but at the end of the day, if you choose to be happy, just follow the golden rule number 6 that no one is in charge of your happiness but you. Which brings us into number 7, golden rule number 7. I love this one. It's smile. Come on, come on. Because all of the world's problems and everyone else's problems, they don't land on your shoulders. It's okay. Smile. Let it go. Smiling can literally lift your mood, reduce stress. It can honestly, there's studies about it, it can actually improve your immune system. I think it's similar to like laughter. Like it's actually healthy for you to smile. If you're just bummed out, mean mugging all the time, your mood, others' moods, and everything is just going to be down. And this is Download the Uplift, baby. We're smiling. Trust me, I have dark days. People that know me know that, and that's okay. But at the end of the day, something as simple as just being like, all right, let me smile through this one is a powerful tool, believe it or not, that can improve your mood and others. So try and remember golden rule number 7, which is to smile, even when it gets tough. These 7 golden rules are very simple. I get it. Yet, they can actually profoundly impact your life if you implement them. Try and start incorporating them today and see how they transform your mindset and overall well-being. Like everything else on our channel, it's why not give it a shot. But just to recap, if you only tune in for this, the 7 golden rules are: make peace with your past, time heals everything. Number 3, what others think of you is none of your business. Number 4 is don't compare your life to others. Number 5 is stop thinking so much. Number 6 is no one is in charge of your happiness except you. And number 7, as you're watching this, let's all practice this in 3, 2, 1. Smile. It's all right. You're watching a fun YouTube channel of some dude on the internet. This is a good time for everyone involved. Just remember, in summarizing everything, follow the 7 golden rules, see how it impacts your life, and remember that your future is bright. Keep up the good work, praise God often, and keep moving forward and upwards. My name is Gabriel Mark, and this was Download the Uplift, a place where when we fall, we try and uplift you. We'll see you Monday with the all-new podcast. Thank you so much. Have a blessed one. Later.